Am I the a-hole for leaving my husband while he's battling cancer? I, 29 female, have been married to my husband, Daniel, 35 male, for 4 years. We've been together for a total of 7, and for most of that time, he was the kind of partner people dream about. He surprised me with flowers from the local market, wrote silly poems or doodles, and tucked them into my bag, learned my favorite recipes, and cooked them on special occasions. We didn't have kids yet because we wanted to travel, build our careers, and enjoy our freedom while we were still young. Life felt good, safe, and exciting. That changed 2 years ago when Daniel was diagnosed with cancer. We caught it fairly early, and I tried to be the supportive wife, taking him to chemo sessions, making sure his diet was on track, picking up the slack around the house when he felt too exhausted to move. It was heartbreaking to watch him go through it. But when he went into remission after less than a year, I thought we had gotten our happy ending. The doctors did warn us there was a chance it could come back, but we were hopeful. Except, things didn't go back to normal. One night, Daniel told me that his diagnosis had changed his perspective on life. He said surviving cancer made him realize he didn't want to settle anymore. That he wanted to try new things, meet new people, and this is where my heart sank. Said he wanted to open our marriage to experience what he called great sex. I told him no immediately. I married him because I loved him, not the idea of sharing him with other people. But he looked me in the eye and said he'd do it with or without my consent. At that point, I felt like I didn't have a choice. I reluctantly agreed, thinking maybe it was some kind of phase. Over the next 3 months, my marriage became unrecognizable. He brought woman after woman into our home, sometimes 2 in one day, and not discreetly either. He would invite them into our bedroom, the same space where we built our life together. I tried to put on a brave face at first, but I cried silently at night. When I begged him to stop, he told me I was free to date other people if I wanted, and that it was selfish of me to expect him to stop when he was finally living. But I didn't want to date anyone else. I just wanted my husband back. The final straw came when he brought my cousin, Lauren, over. He told me they were just going to talk, but of course, that was a lie. He knew my history with her. She had stolen my first boyfriend in high school and rubbed it in my face for months. He knew how deeply I despised her, and yet he chose her anyway. That night, something in me broke. I started quietly packing up my things. I told myself I was done. We didn't have kids tying us together, so a divorce would be messy but manageable. I wanted my dignity back. But as I began the process of contacting a lawyer and preparing the papers, life threw another punch. Daniel's cancer has come back, this time more aggressively. He's about to start another round of treatment, and the prognosis isn't great. And now I'm stuck. On one hand, he betrayed me, humiliated me, and destroyed our marriage long before the cancer returned. On the other, part of me feels like the worst person alive for leaving a man who is sick, scared, and vulnerable. My family is split. My dad thinks I should walk away for my own sanity, but my mom says that leaving him now would make me cold-hearted. I keep asking myself, does his illness erase the pain he caused me? Am I supposed to set aside my self-respect because he's fighting for his life? Or am I justified in moving forward with the divorce, knowing I can't emotionally or mentally survive another round of this toxic open marriage nonsense? So, am I the a-hole for leaving my husband while he's battling cancer?